Okay, so fraction division. Dealing with some of these when you get that divide sign, okay? Now remember that divide is like a fraction, so sometimes you'll get a fraction you need to change it into a division problem, okay? Remember, it's something over something else, something divided by something else. Fraction, division, same thing, okay? So with this setup, okay, we are told we need to make sure, this is how we do our division problems. We have our house over here, what goes in the house, what stays out of the house, right? This top number goes into the house, or into the box. This other one comes out front. Now, I've heard it said that you cannot divide by a decimal. This number out here is not allowed to be a decimal. Why not? Okay? It's one of those things that we just always, that's what my teacher said, so that's what you're going to do. Okay? Really, when I am getting rid of this decimal aspect, okay, if I think about this, I'm dividing fractions, dividing decimal parts of those fractions, okay? So I can take out a fraction from each of them, right? If I were to take this is really 12 times by 1 over 10, okay? And then this one is 724.8 times by 1/10, right? You see how I essentially moved the decimal and made a fraction part instead, right? A tenth. The same on top is the same on bottom. I can cancel these out. Okay, it reduces. That's the same thing that I'm doing here, is I'm reducing by taking it and moving it over the same amount in both of them. Okay? So here it's only one time, so I divided out a tenth on each of them, and they cancel each other out. Okay? Rewriting the exact same value in a different form shows you all the things that you can do with it. Okay? So by doing this, I'm really just reducing out a fractional part of that decimal, or a tenth, or a hundredth, or whatever that might be, however many times it's going to move over, okay? And so by doing that, I'm getting less complicated things. I'm essentially making only one of them a fraction, one of them a decimal instead of both of them, okay? Now, division happens the exact same as it would with regular numbers, okay? So I'm looking at 12. How many 12s go into 72? Well, let's see. 12 times 5 is 60. 12 times by 6 is 72. Great. 6, 72. And minus. I get 0. Bring down to 4. Does 12 go into 4? No, it does not. Put in a 0. Don't forget your zeros. Okay? So I can't do that. Then I bring down the 8. And I don't worry about the decimal placement, right? So 12's going to 48, 4 times, okay, 48, minus, and I get 0 down here, no remainder. Wow, that worked out really nice, okay? Where does that decimal go? It goes straight up into my answer, okay? Because I already did the division that I could, this one now holds its place value, because the 6 going into 72 was not actually a 6, it was 6D going into 720, okay? So just like the decimal helps to align all of our place values, it holds the same place in these place values as it would here, okay? So that's why it's going to go straight up and why we move it over in our decimal division.